Hey everybody, welcome back to the Gamer Trials, and today I'm bringing you guys a whole new video. Before we start, I would like for you guys to click that like button and put your top 5 down there for the top 5 Mega Shinies of X and Y and ORAS. I'm here with...
Professor Wes!
And...
Trainer Aquamarine!
Yay! Alright, so today we're going to be looking at... Number 5! Absol, alright? Absol comes in number 5, obviously. Alright, so one of the things that I really like about Mega Absol is that when it Mega Evolves, it gets a pair of fucking wings! Like, what Pokemon gets freaking wings when it Mega Evolves? Like, that's fucking amazing.
Absol does. Like, you know, the horns that it has, like, it looks like it goes through its head, or her head in this case, but like it's fucking impaled by horns.
Yeah, exactly. It actually is an amazing design. Competitive wise, Mega Absol gets a huge special and speed boost actually. It goes from 75 special attack and speed actually to 115 for both. It puts it into UU, but it also has an OU set if you have a good team behind it. Any input?
Well, I think mostly the Absol and the Mega Absol are used for their physical attack and not their special attack. And yeah, I haven't seen them too much online, but this one we just chose for the top 5. I think for the design, because
mostly design, yes.
Yeah, mostly.
So
what do you think?
Yeah.
Personally, I actually think that Mega Absol is possibly my favorite Mega. It's tied with Shiny Mega Gengar as my favorite. It reminds me of a Dark Angel. Almost.
Exactly.
It's like really my main input on it.
Dark Angel. Well, that's
sort of, yeah.
That's well put.
And if anybody is really curious, I will leave my Mega Absol, you know, IVs and moves and stuff like that. But really, one more thing I really want to talk about is that it has pretty much a check on any dragon type. It gets play rough in its move pool in 6th gen. And if you set up a really great Swords Dance out of nowhere, a play rough can take down pretty much any like dragon type. For the most part, I think it really is a really great, you know, Mega Shiny, and that's why it is in our top 5 actually. So yeah. Yeah, that's our top 5. So let's head to number 4. Yeah, let's go to number 4.
Smooth transition.
See ya!
Number 4!
Hey, Trainer Aquamarine here, and number 4 is Shiny Mega Agron. I think it deserves to be number 4, mainly in my opinion for its style, its design. It reminds me of a tarnished steel and chrome dragon.
Holy shit,
basically.
That's a powerful description there.
That, and it's just one Pokemon I would not want to meet in a dark alley.
Ooh. No, like for me, Agron, like the Mega Agron especially, if anyone has ever played Super Bonk, probably not, but it's like this game for the Super Nintendo, the SNES. There's this boss type thing, dragon thing, that looks exactly like it. So for me, it's it is the nostalgic feeling actually. It looks exactly like the dragon, and that was my favorite boss. And the shiny, I think the blue or greenish and the pink eyes look pretty awesome on it, like more intimidating for me. And well, yeah, that's my opinion on it.
Alright, so I guess it's my turn now. A little bit of a thing I want to talk about here about Agron is it's competitive-wise, great, alright? It gets a huge defense. It goes from 180 to 230. It also gets an attack boost, 110 to 140, which is amazing. It loses its rock typing. Unfortunately, that leaves him, well, weak to fire. And other things to it, because the rock type ability gave it a little bit of resistance to some typing. Its ability goes from filter. You'll probably already know that. But its move pool is amazing. When it Mega Evolves, it gets Ice Punch. Not it Mega Evolves, when it, gets to 6th gen. It gets Ice Punch. Pretty much, that'll take down a 4 times effective Dragon type. And you could really, trap it in with Stealth Rocks. I will leave all of the competitive stuff down in the description, but as everybody said here, it is amazing defensive-wise, and, obviously its design is fucking amazing, as Aquamarine said, some dragon steel thing, I don't know, but...
And it loses...
Steel and chrome dragon.
Yep.
Holy shit, the
You said
powerful
it.
description again.
You
Yeah.
said it.
And it loses its weakness against water, so that's a good.
Exactly. So you can pretty much ruin a whole person's day with this thing, really. But it does leave out on some special defense. I guess that's it. Mega Agron really does deserve to be on number 4 because it's an amazing design.
It only doesn't do its name right because he's fucking sleeping right now.
Oh, he is sleeping from yawn, which I'm even gonna, run away from. Bye.
Number 3.
Alright, so we're back. This is number 3. This is a fucking mega shiny Beedrill. Well, you see the shiny Beedrill come out first. Look at that badass motherfucker with the Smurf eyes. It looks so awesome. Anyway, it gets a massive attack and speed boost when it's a mega. As you can see right here, it gets those fucking big pointy sticks, and that's why it is called Beedrillin'. Beedrillin' your mom with that shit. That's no joke.
Okay, as Professor West was saying, it's competitive-wise a glass cannon. It can annihilate your team, but also it could die from your team, basically. So if you're not careful, you can end yourself in a checkmate, really. I mean, I do think Beedrill gets Swords Dance, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, design-wise, I like it, man. It gets extra set of, stingers from its, original, 2 hands that it has. So basically, it has 5 ways of fucking your mom. 5 different ways, okay? 5 ways. Every day...
Blows your mind.
Every day, one Beedrill gets to be mega. And I really do hope that, you Gen 1ers out there really do appreciate this one. But yeah, all in all, Mega Beedrill is amazing. Shiny and non-shiny form. But in its shiny form, I think it has amazing color scheme. And I'm going to hand it off to Aquamarine here.
Taking a look at Beedrill's, Mega Beedrill stats, it's actually pretty intimidating, and not just from the design. It goes from looking like a honeybee to an angry yellow jacket on steroids. Just its attack boost to 150 and its speed boost to 145 makes it a Pokemon that I actually regret not getting sooner. I mean, I'm not competitive, but this is definitely a Pokemon that it should be in more teams than
It has been now.
Yeah, because apparently it's in UU, and it shouldn't be. It looks really good overall. And I mean, yeah, my opinion's short on this one, but yeah, angry yellow jacket thing.
One more thing,
All
adding
right.
on to what she said. Reason why it's in UU is because it's a glass cannon and it can pretty much die from anything. Really, you just gotta play your cards right when you're doing this competitive wise. So I guess that's it. This is why Beedrill is number 4 in our mega list. Not number 4, number 3. Sorry, fucking up already.
Alright, that takes care of this one.
Number 2.
We got Primal Kyogre. I know this is not a mega, but it is a form of mega. It's a primal version of it, okay? Reason why we put this one in here is because my main man here, Professor Wes, he was like, oh, let's put a primal in here. And I was like, okay. Alright, so Primal Kyogre. The design.
It looks so fucking awesome.
One thing that I really want to point out in his design is look at those purple tips on its what are those things? Fins. There we go. It's
Dorsal
fins. It's fins. And it goes completely black, just like Mega Rayquaza and Primal Groudon. But the only thing what's different between Primal Kyogre and Groudon is that its fingertips are its shiny color from its original form, which is a pretty nice touch and that I really, did, catch with my own eyes. I was like, ooh, this is amazing. But it gets that glossy, look, and I pretty much adore this shiny here. It is amazing in design. Yeah. But I'm going to hand it off to Professor West, competitive-wise. He has the shit up. Let's go.
Well, yeah, competitive-wise, I used this Kyogre like back in the days when Ruby and Sapphire were a thing. Like when I got the Kyogre, I wasn't into the competitive shit then. I mean, who was actually like? Really, the competitive thing really came along when the Wi-Fi battling got on during the Black and White and the Hard Gold Soul Silver stuff. But yes, its special attack is already through the roof when it's a normal Kyogre, and yeah, when it's primal, I wanted to say mega, but when it's primal, it gets like a huge boost to like its attack. It gets 150 attack, which I don't get very much, but the special attack also gets a boost of 30, which makes it 180. And the special defense gets a little bit of an increase of 20, making it 160. When I used it like in Sapphire and Ruby, well, mainly Sapphire of course, I ran the moveset Thunder, Water Spout, Surf. Yeah, you could call me noob, but Surf was a thing for me then. And another move, I don't exactly remember which the one that was, but together with its ability of Drizzle, Thunder never misses, which was awesome and won me a lot of battles back in the days. So yeah, that's why. And of course, the shiny form looks so, I know, just awesome. So that's why it's number 2 for me.
Oh, I see why they put it in Ubers. Just Kyogre is extremely nostalgic for me. Like, I had Ruby growing up, but my brother also, for my birthday, like way back when, got me a Sapphire version. And while I never got a shiny one back then, I fell in love with Kyogre. And when I first saw its primal design, I was absolutely blown away. Like, I can't believe just how awesome it looks. That's all I really have to say about it, is just even after all these years, I'm still just in love with regular Kyogre and Primal Kyogre.
Alright, well, I guess that's it for Kyogre. Let's go to number 1.
Number 1!
Alright, this is our number 1 spot, Shiny Mega Pidgeot. For me, the design sort of reminds me of a bird on a Native American totem pole. And the fact that I am Native American, that really makes me happy to see something like this. I mean, regular Pidgeot already reminded me of, like, something Native American, but the Mega even more so. My favorite part of the design for this Pokemon has to be the tips of the wings. The purplish color, I feel, just for some reason brings the entire design together. That's all I really have to say for it. So over to the gamer trials for competitive.
Well, competitive-wise, for all you Gen 1ers out there, it gets huge special attack and speed. Alright, now the only reason why some people really didn't want it to be a special attacker is for its move pool, and luckily in Generation 6 it gets a lot of moves in there that, you know, makes it, you know, eligible for those, you know, special, you know, buffs that it gets when it Mega Evolves. The only thing that I see, it gets a 5-point defense upgrade, but special defense goes up to 10. He goes from a 101 speed to a 121. It outspeeds a Latios and Latias, and those are your Defoggers and your Draco Meteor sweeps, if it has those life orbs. But overall, its ability that it gets is No Guard, and it never misses a hurricane or a heat wave. But in other words, basically you can pretty much take out the whole team if you play your cards right. But I do recommend, you know, bringing out the U-turn in there just in case, you know, you get, you know, stuck between, let's say, I would say Extra Drill, just to, you know, be sure because of those rock slides. But overall, I'm going to hand it off to Professor West, you know, end the video. But I like its shiny version. So, yeah, Professor West?
Yeah, its shiny version is pretty awesome. Like, I don't get why people don't use it. Of course, okay, it doesn't have, like, the most... well, it doesn't have the best stats overall, but... I mean, it brings, like, a surprise if you bring it with you on the teams, like, competitive-wise. The shiny, well... yeah, I don't know, the shiny, like the golden form and the purple especially does it, like it complements the golden form. It gets a little fatter too, if I check it out right now. it looks like a fucking angry bird, like grown up.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yes. So yeah, basically that's about it. That for me, the colors do it for me. That it's in number 1. I mean, competitive, it's meh, it's so-so, but yeah, shiny form, it's one of the best. So that is it for our top 5 of shiny, mega, and primal Pokemon for this time. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Of course, suggest your own top 5 in the comment section below. Let us know what you think. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video in the Gamer Trials.
Okay, before we go, if you do decide to comment down below your top 5, me, Professor West, and Aquamarine will be picking out one of you lucky Gamer Trials fans for a little bit of a giveaway. I don't do giveaways that often, but the last giveaway went amazing. You know, nobody really, you know, nobody was bad, to be honest. So, you know what? I'm feeling generous. I'm giving you guys a shiny Kyogre with its primal. So, you know what? Do that comment shit. We'll see you guys next time.